Hello, everybody. Welcome to an 90% League qualifiers. This is the final quarterfinals of the tournament. This one's between Okra Armband and Mitch SMO. I'm Trev Athens, and also joining me, I have
BP31. Hello, everyone.
yeah, BP31. I didn't know your full name, so I left you to say it.
It's all good. So, getting ready to start the run, and
Mm-hmm.
both runs on their daylight savings time is about to start in the countdown.
Yep. I got very confused for a second, then I realized that Mitch's stuff is in the European way of writing days and months. I was like, October 3rd? That's not the daylight savings time day.
Oh, Mitch accidentally starting his timer from 0 instead of -15.
It's fine.
Yeah.
14, 15.
Oh, wait.
Wait, what? Mitch?
Are they gonna,
Is
they
he
gonna
gonna,
restart?
is he, oh, okay, yes, they did. Yeah, they are gonna restart the timers.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm now reading the Discord chat, and it does say that they actually are gonna restart the countdown because of Mitch's quote-unquote false start, I guess you can call it. Yes, indeed, Mitch made an oopsie. Now we're actually going back in time. Just for y'all to know here, I'm sure many of you know that Mitch is currently the world record holder with a 59:14, while Okra is not that. Has a what is his time? I gotta go look it up. A 101:48. Okay, so it looks like we have a real start this time. Both players looking good as we're starting up Cat Kingdom. Okay, both players pretty in sync as we start up here, get into the first Cappy cutscene thing. And I think Mitch's pathing was just a little bit better into that first cutscene, which allowed Mitch to gain a little bit of a lead here. Also, doing that rail rolling will give him a bit more distance, because that is the optimal pathing there, and Okra does not go for that.
Now both runners entering the frog room, doing some vectors, getting across the room. Mitch going for this extra vector here before exiting. Okra going to this other side. Now Mitch going back to doing triple jump left
Ooh!
side.
Okra missing the triple jump, and so has to do a bit of a different way of doing left side there. Okay.
pretty good cap for Mitch. Looks like a 219. And about a 227 for Okra.
Yep, 219. And 227 indeed. Well estimated. Okay. So starting at Cascade Kingdom now. We get the first moon now. It is like, it becomes like a thing that it's not as flashy at the start, but in some ways I think it makes it more consistent. Like, you don't have to constantly reset for missing moon skip, missing first moon skip.
Yeah, it's the getting patched out first moon skip with 1.3 load times being so much faster is a blessing for runners, but it's kind of unfortunate that all of the quote-unquote cool tricks were removed because
There's still some cool tricks.
There's still plenty of cool tricks. I'm not saying, but some of them were removed by like first moon skip's no longer available because of 1.3, so it's Sphinx Clip and no more Turnip Clip. So lots of reset points in the run, no longer in it, which is good, but still kind of unfortunate for races to not see those tricks. But now, Mitch finding out Dino Skip. Nice instant
gonna get
lots of distance there.
Nice and clean. Okra doing his. Also able to get it. Does my mic sound okay? By the way?
Yeah, it's nice.
Okay.
Both runners finishing up Mama Brutal. About to grab the multi-moon and go back down to the Odyssey. Mitch doing that quick spin throw makes it picked up a little bit more coins.
Yeah, I actually wasn't fully watching. Did Mitch do his like route where he like runs around and gets hearts during the fight?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Yeah,
you get five extra coins per heart you grab, so
that's a crazy strategy.
trying to optimize it just even more just by getting those hearts can save a pretty fair amount of time, but
I mean, yes, but it's like really crazy optimal. Like it's so precise, rather.
yeah, especially doing the spin throw roll cancels to still get the coins.
Okay, 534. We're like right on 535, yeah, and 542 at the end of Cascade there. So about an 8-second difference. About has stayed about the same difference as it was at the end of Cap Kingdom.
Yeah, both runners having very solid Cascade Kingdoms. And now Mitch coming up on Fast Action Guide Skip. He gets it, spams B hard enough. Ogre getting it as well. Now rolling over to plant the Seed Moon. Normally the Seed Moon would not be in the route because it takes 20 minutes for it to grow. However, at the very beginning, you saw the two runners messing with their timers. What they were doing there is manipulating the time, so their timers are set on a date where daylight savings will push the clock forward a whole hour. So as long as they plan it before that hour skip forward goes, then the when they come out of this pipe, the seed will act as though an hour has passed since it was planted. So Mitch grabbing that seed. and entering employees. Okra getting it as well. Alright, heading over to this moon top of Doom. Nice long jump into a spin pound there off the dive, and now we're going to be heading over to this side flip off of this icicle. Heading over to the archway moon before setting up dram strat. So dram strat, Mitch is going to do a nice up throw after backflipping off of that platform. So now it does an up throw and will, after grabbing this moon, attempt to home back in onto the bullet bill. And leaving that bullet bill alive and sending it that direction, so when he's able to grab the crate moon he just spawned, he can simply roll over here, do that nice little cat bounce, and grab that bullet bill again, and head over to this lone pillar moon. Okra not going for that super fast setup, but getting the crate moon and going back over to it yet another bullet bill, slightly slower. Now Mitch going to be grabbing this next bullet bill, going over to this leaning pillar moon, and setting up Jaxie skip. So here he uncaptures a bullet bill and does a nice spin throw into a dive to make it back up on top of the Jaxie platform and grab that moon and the quick 50 coins box that is there as well. Now rolling over to become a cactus. Very briefly. Not going to stay as a cactus too long. It's pretty pokey. And now disrupting this bird gathering with a spin pound. Finding that super hidden moon under there. And now rolling over to take these notes. He'll be attempting to do it with one spin throw. Setup looks really good. Yeah, very clean single spin throw notes for Mitch. And Ogre trying to follow suit now. Oh, missing that one note over there. So we'll have to do 2 spin throws, but not terrible. Now Mitch fading out at 10:19. Okra losing a bit of time in this kingdom, no longer a 7-second difference. He'll be fading out at about 10:36, 10:37. It's about a 16-17 second gap between the runners now. Oh, my bad, sorry, 10:42. Forgot about this extra cutscene here, 10:41, 10:42. So 21-second gap between the runners now. So now Mitch grabbing this on the Lakeshore Moon and heading over to this zipper, to this moon behind the zipper here. And after he grabs the zipper moon, I'm assuming he's going to be going for late clip. So he'll be lining himself up with the wall in order to throw his cap right through it. Rolling into his cap, ground pounding, ground pound jumping, diving, getting all the movement, very precise out of bounds tricks, but nails it nonetheless and is confident enough to go in a race as he is the world record holder. So very impressive by Mitch. And Okra actually going to be doing the same. Even gets to clip first try rather than Mitch's second try. And wow, very clean clip for Okra as well. Interesting ground pound strategy from Mitch. I'm assuming he didn't want to grab his Joy-Cons and do a down throw there, so instead decides to do that. Ochre attempting the same strategy, but sadly bonking. Now Mitch with the clean movement over to their secret little room and going to be heading out of Lake Kingdom. So not going to be seeing Rango today as both runners had a successful late clip. But the other route skips late clip and the 2 moons that gets with it and this moon that Ochre is grabbing right now, and instead fights the Rango boss that gives a multi-moon. Mitch fading out at a 13.09, and Ochre going to be fading out at about a 13.34. It's about a 25 difference between the runners now. Ochre losing about 4 seconds here. But now heading into Wooded Kingdom. So starting off Wooded Kingdom, we're going to see Mitch here grab this rock and also hit the bunny, triggering the moon to spawn, but not quite getting it yet. First going to grab this moon inside the rock. Because as we know, rocket fuel is always stored inside of rocks. Now spending 100 of his coins on that shot moon. And you're going to be heading over probably to do the tree route. Yes, he will be going over to the tree here, capturing this uproot and taking it over to the nut on the tree, nut on the tall tree. Very clean movement up there, but now he has to attempt nut clip. So he'll be breaking this nut 2 times and then backflip, backflip, cap throw to clip out of bounds right there. Cap throw pushes you just back enough into the wall that you can clip out of bounds. And now forming the out of bounds movement. And makes it out alive. Nice. Now, triple jumping up this slope. Now Ochre setting up his nut clip. Gets the clip. And out of bounds movement looking good for him as well. And great clips from both runners. Mitch heading over to grab the nut at the dead end. Oh, missing the bonk strategy to get the moon and instead just falling down. So now we're going to be going for Flower Road skip. Since he doesn't get the story moon, he has to go for this skip. Quite clean, doesn't even go for that cap throw before the last dive there. And very clean movement overall. Ochre also went for the tree route, so you will not be seeing the story moon from him either, so he will have to do that same version of Flower Road skip. Meanwhile, Mitch doing that very nice up throw roll cancel to get that cap return jump and dive his way on up to this uproot. Ochre with the fail on the Flower Road skip though. Going for the cap vault back up. makes that at least. Now Mitch making his way over to pipes. Will we be seeing the fastest pipe cycle? Unsure. He will not go for the insanely fast pipe cycle. But nonetheless going for the second one, which is very fast nonetheless and quite tight to make. Or will he? Doing a return jump and tap jumping his way over the fuzzies and warping his way on out of wooded. As Okra makes his way over to the nut around the corner. Mitch fading out at an 18-16 it looks like. 18-16 low as Okra is finishing up his pipes. Doesn't do the return jump, but still makes it with a normal jump quite easily. Very good pipe cycles from both of the runners. Now Mitch entering Cloud Kingdom. Ooh, nice cloud boost from Mitch. Very precise trick. Only runner I've seen do that other than Mitch's Fur. He's stopped doing that from what I know. And now Mitch also going for this pin art there. So grabbing that pin art will give him 200 coins. And he will be able to afford the shop in Snow Kingdom without having to go to Seaside first, but unfortunately missing that Bowser minute, sending him a little bit too far to the right. But other than that one slight mistake, very good Bowser fight, and not going to have to waste any extra time in Metro Kingdom grabbing an extra hint art to go to Snow first. So now Mitch entering Lost Kingdom. It's a very scary kingdom. Nice return jump. Going to do this double jump here. Preserve some of his momentum instead of doing a long jump. And grabbing this butterfly. Uh-oh. Oh no. And he has to take a death there. I don't know if you can back that up without having to trigger Klepto, but deciding not even to risk trying and just re-attempting Mean Tree. Unfortunate death for Mitch, but hopefully we'll be seeing a clean backup. Yeah, makes his way over to this pillar, to this propeller moon. Nice roll cancel to get over here and do a clean spin count over there. A little bit of an awkward camera angle there, but manages it just fine. And oh, almost throws his hat into Klepto, but manages to avoid that and not yet it taken. Now attempting reverse trap beetle. Oh, sadly missing it, but not going to die because of it. Yesterday we saw Tyron die attempting it, so avoiding that thankfully. But just having to set it up a second time. But Mitch nailing cage triple as Ochre goes for his own. Looking good from both. And now rolling his way down to this last moon in Lost Kingdom. And doing a nice up throw dive. But now Mitch fading out at a 22-26 high 27-0. And entering Metro Kingdom. So Ochre exiting at a 22-49. Made up a little bit of time to that death from Mitch. But now triple jumping his way over to the pylon, and now we're going to be heading over to the first of many Gurda moons, but first attempting that Shirani bounce and getting it. Very swag strat. And will he be doing a vault off his cap here? No, he will not. I believe that strategy was theorized, but I haven't actually seen a clip of it yet. Rolling his way to City Hall. And attempting Doryuya Tower Goomba Heck. Saves a little bit of time overtaking the elevator, as you can probably tell. The elevator arrived about when he was grabbing the pole, so you're going to save 2 to 3 seconds by doing that. Just get on a little bit of a faster cycle. Very difficult trick. Most of the tricks in this run are difficult in their own ways, but with many hours of practice, you can learn all of them, as Mitch is just showing off here. He's very consistent.
Ready? So it looks like I got back just as Mitch is entering the Mega Wiggler. But I missed.
Mitch took a death and lost, but he almost got reverse torpedo, which was pretty cool. Those are the most recent things. Ochre missed Flower Road Skipper's first try, but had a pretty nice backup with the vault. Other than that, nothing much. Nothing huge happened.
Okay.
Now, Mitch entering the second video phase, hoping for a good pattern that doesn't cross over too much. Very good pattern, and only going to take damage. Now we'll see Ochre's pattern here. Looks like, oh no.
Ooh. Oh, it looked good for a bit, and then the Wiggler was like double backed on us, and was like, tricked you.
Yeah, thankfully still grabs, hits all the bolts,
Yeah,
I guess.
not a bad pattern. It's just more like it was just like it took us back because we thought it was a different pattern entirely. Pretty much
Yeah.
all of us.
If it had kept going, that would have been a super good Wiggler pattern, but it just decided to double back on itself for no reason.
It was great.
Mitch getting Metro down and heading over the scoop clip. Very nice drive-by. Setting up to home in on his cap as he dives into this moon here. Captures the pylon and heads over to talk to this guy here. Quite a wholesome moon. Now Ochre missing his first attempt at scoop clip. Has to set up again, but gets it as he loops around for the second time. So, pretty good overall. And now, Mitch doing a few extra spin pounds to get over here. Uh-oh, messing up the slot segment. Has to try again, go for the spin throw second time.
Strings behind.
Get the second try.
I don't know if it's behind, actually.
But now Mitch rolling over to bullet building. And Ogre going to be attempting this route as well. Pretty tricky. Mitch dealing with those pulls quite well. They can be a little bit finicky. But long jumping and doing a nice ground pound, spin pound into an up throw here to capture this bullet bill.
Yeah, very good bullet building there.
And now Okra will be rolling over to his own bullet building and attempting to replicate that. Not even going for a cap bounce there, just diving straight into the garbage can and collecting that moon. Great confidence from Mitch. Oh no!
Oh! Oh no, that's not good at all.
Now he'll have
Yeah,
to
it's
try
a
it
big
again.
decolon.
Oh man. Fumbling a little bit on these pulls again. Oh no.
Okra!
The physics of these pulls in this game are super weird, so don't blame it at all for struggling with that the second time around, but thankfully getting up here.
And apparently knows a backup for this. Apparently has died here multiple times and knows that that jump is possible. Because I had no clue. Not to say that I'm very good at it, I just I've never done bullet building.
Yeah, bullet building is quite the difficult strategy to save
Yeah.
time. Like, Mitch wasn't even saving time by doing that because of his slots mishap. It's just a very hard new route to get down entirely. But now Mitch gonna probably be heading to snow since he grabbed the hint orbit. Yep. No need to go to seaside first.
Yeah, mainly because of that hint art that Okra just got there.
Oh, sorry, forgot. Mitch actually did the cloud hint art. He grabbed it between the first and second phases. So
He did the hint art fight?
yeah.
The madman. Are you kidding me?
And he got the second cycle also, so really
What?
good.
So he pulled off Cloud Hint Art. Like, perfectly. Mitch, SMO. Alright.
Also important to note that Mitch tried to leave Toad with all of his shelter, instead only left him with most of it, which is still better than most runs. So, props to Mitch, keeping Toad alive. Ooh, going for the super fast second bounce off of the, second jump off of the railing there, but not able to get it, but thankfully does manage to get himself to wall jump afterwards so it doesn't fall back down. Now that looks like a good snow clip as well. Rolling down to the loading zone of the poison room.
For a second, I thought his clip was so good that when he spin pounded there, I was half expecting him to not land on anything. He would just like spin pound right into the void.
Yeah, just speaking of going.
Like he was that far out of bounds. that he was just like, there was no ground below him. But luckily he was not that far. And Cappy is just going to Zimbabwe over there.
Yeah, and that was all caused by that one error, just by going slightly too fast on that second part. The Blowy Joey, when it blows the block and you jump off of it, you can get a certain amount of speed depending on how far into the blow he is. So you gain more speed when it's closer to the end of it, but you still jump off of it. But Mitch going just a little too fast and actually having to take a little bit of less speed off that, so wasn't able to make his triple jump. And because of that, the next Blowy Joey cycle was a little bit too slow.
Yeah, unfortunate stuff for the Typhoos there.
That's their actual name.
Yeah, I'm the only one who uses it. Because I'm a huge advocate for using their actual name. Okra failing the snow clip.
Capture taken.
Just a good name, okay?
Typhoos is a good name. I'll leave it that. And it's rolling over to the snow shop. Both of them grabbing a hit art, granted different hit arts, but now they're able to get this shot moon instead of doing seaside a little bit, seaside first.
And Okra hitting definitely what is the super optimal thing. You know, if leaving one Spiny alive is faster, leaving two Spinies alive.
Oh yeah, must be twice as fast.
Absolutely. Okay, so Mitch starting up the snowdram there.
Very clean.
Yes. And Lucidity, the Typhoos might not have feelings, but I do. So, what do you think about that?
Yeah, who says Typhoos aren't people in disguise?
It's spelled with an F, just by the way, it's Tyfoo. Cloud things.
Yeah, Ty-FOO.
Look, I did it. That was an interesting pipe suck. It wasn't me who decided this. If you go into the capture log in the pause menu, it says Typhoo, spelled Tyfoo. So, that's what they are.
But Mitch bonking on that ground pound jump, but getting it the second time and finishing up the rumble room as Okra game pauses a little bit at that snowdram, leaving us in a little bit of suspense. But
oh my god.
Pretty close.
That was inches off.
Now Mitch heading over to this Cheep and doing some of the most straightforward movement in this game, but there's still pretty decent optimizations you can take by getting the tightest line possible while not bonking. Because as a fish, if you run into a wall, it's pretty easy to bonk. And fish bonks are pretty annoying, even though they lose less time than actual bonks, but still pretty good optimization. Now making his way over to the last few moons in the Seaside Kingdom, and I'm gonna line up Fish Clip in a minute.
capture taken.
Wow, that went very, very far into the invisible wall there.
Looking
Able to
good.
clip right through. Just hopefully doesn't clip back inbounds here. It's the last
fine.
risk of this.
It's fine.
Yep. Yeah, so we actually saw all new Luke, unfortunately, clip back inbounds last race. So, very unfortunate.
And yeah, I definitely agree with chat. At this point, he's gonna make it so the barrier doesn't load. Like, with how much memory he's taking up with those pictures.
If only Rune skip. We all wish.
Right? Ooh, Ochre taking a bit of damage from the kelp.
Now Mitch entering Luncheon Kingdom. Starting off going for Salt Triple. Nice rolls into the roll cancel at the Paladin. Ochre picks up his own fish clip. Very nice. Looks like he's going to clip out of bounds. Doesn't have to set up a second time. Always good. But now finishing up Spewart, Mitch is going to be entering the Magma Swamp sub-area. Only sub-area in the game in the any percent dark side and darker side runs where you get one moon from. Just get in, grab this very conveniently placed moon, and then dive, spin pound right on out.
Yep.
Very quick.
Only when we ever get there. And Mitch, with the optimal strategy, going to top of the rocks. Yeah, it's some really crazy
nice
movement coming out from Luncheon, yeah. Or from Mitch in the Luncheon.
Especially that was a really nice tap bounce at the end.
Yeah.
Just roll canceling and jumping off his tap from that. Very, very clean.
Yeah. Okay, Ochre able to get the salt triple. And just barely making that in. Like, that hit the rim.
Didn't someone actually manage to land it on the rim?
Yes. I was commentating during that one. It was very interesting, and also we were all very confused. We were like, it was just like, that is really sad. Like,
that is the coolest time loss possible.
Yeah. And Spirit's dead. Or Frank. Yeah, that's Spirit. That is Spirit. That one's Spirit. He's the bad one. Spirit. That's my mnemonic for remembering the Brutos. This one is the one that's not good. Oh, Spirit.
Interesting. Why is Spirit bad?
Because he's not a good brutal. He's just not a cool one. He's the least cool of all the brutals.
At least he's unique. He has the same fight in 2 kingdoms in a row. Well, not
That's
in a row.
not a good thing.
He's unique. That's all you gotta know.
He takes a long time. I think he has like the longest fight sequence of any of the 4 bosses. Like, yeah, like including the quick kill. Like, of all the quick kills, he has the longest quick kill.
That's actually true. Wow.
His main way of fighting you is by throwing up. And also his name is based on the idea that he throws up. It's bad. It's like, this is bad. Like all the other names are really nice and like really cool. Topper. Oh, okay. So
Top
use
hat.
his hat. It's a cool name. It's not, and it's not a gross name. Harriet. Oh, it's funny because it's a bunny and all that. It's not a gross name. Rango, I'm not sure where they got that one. Still sounds cool. Still sounds cooler than Spewart. Spewart, literally just the name Stewart, but talking about throw up. Like, it's like, what? It's just a bad, it's a bad boss. Yeah, Mitch pulling up the forklift while I'm saying all that, and Okra also taking damage, not quite getting the cap bounce across the way, but still able to survive, so that's fine. Oh, Rango is in Boomerang. See, these are good. Meanwhile, Spewart, like,
At least it's somewhat clever.
no, it's not. It's not, though. Like, it's like one step above calling the brutal barf. Like,
Barfer.
yeah, like it's like one step away from that. Like, it's not good.
Oh, Okra accidentally
Oh,
passed
okay.
Pandora. Gets a really quick, clean cheese break, but yeah, Okra cutting the cheese quite well, but sadly recapturing the Pandora.
And Mitch having a bit of trouble with the movement in Ruined Kingdom. So actually gonna lose time in Ruined. That's a thing that could happen. Yeah. Can we get some Feels Weird Mans in chat for that?
Nick with his swag, roll cancel triple jump. Spin pounding the dragon boss.
Yeah, Okra not going for the forkless.
Also there's Toad.
Yeah. And so yeah, while we're fighting a dragon, reminders that you can do commands in chat. There's a robot in our chat room that if you say the right messages in chat, the robot will be loved for being noticed and respond as a result because you noticed the robot. So go notice the robot in chat. Maybe there's a few of them. It's like exclamation point YT, I believe, gets a good response from him. Exclamation point Twitter. They all start on exclamation point. And yeah, the schedule, man, in the Discord, yeah. And the merch. Don't forget about the merch. There's a speed bag. There is a speed bag. I'm not even joking. Like, next pace, I'm gonna roll into pace, like, with my speed bag. I'm buying a speed bag just so I can show it off at pace. Because that thing, like, you gotta get your speed bag. No, the speed bag is a little drawstring bag with the GSA logo on it. Speed bag.
So wait, is it a drawstring bag?
No, it's a speed bag.
No, well,
It looks like it looks like a drawstring bag, like a bag
Okay.
that you'd find that has drawstrings on it. That's like the closest thing to what it is, but it's not that. It's a speed bag.
So it's a bag that you struggle to open because I'm just kidding. But
No, drawstring bags are really easy to open.
yeah, I'm messing around. But yeah,
Will
drawstring
it make
bag.
you go faster?
Yes, that is why it's called a speed bag.
I mean, it's not gonna prevent you from like it's certainly not gonna make you go slower. I'll tell you that
It's called a
much.
speed bag. It has to go faster.
Look, I feel like legally GSA is not allowed to say things like this, like that it actually will make you go faster, unless like we have some proof behind that. Like, I don't want GSA getting sued over this.
Well, we don't know what it'll make you go faster at. Is all that we're saying.
Like,
so yeah.
There is a possibility that when you buy this, that you will PB soon after. There's a possibility. Is it guaranteed? No, but it could happen. Also, it's just a great name.
Agreed.
You know, when you go to your bank and they ask you, why did you, what's this purchase that I see from this online store? You can just respond with, I bought a speed bag.
And what more can they ask you after that?
Nothing, because it's like, oh, okay, that's a good explanation, because that's an
Perfectly
awesome
sensible
thing.
thing to buy.
Yeah.
Now, Mitch finishing up shards quite nicely. Gets the dive back strategy, no problem. And now he's going to set up Bowser Graham nicely. Quick roll into a spin pound jump and grabbing this moon quickly before homing in onto this pylon here. Successful Bowser Graham's always good.
Just talked about a speed bag for a good 5 minutes, and I'm okay with that. So yeah, Mitch, moving over to the bunnies.
And deciding to go topper first.
Oh, yep, doing that topper first. Wait.
Oh, wait.
Mitch.
Oh, faking it all out.
Yeah, completely faking it out.
Ways. Yes, we were debated.
100%.
So, finishing off Harriet. And you're going to be heading into Topper, so... We'll see what strategies he goes for in Topper. Presumably, but you never know with Mitch. He could go for the super insane PTT dive strats. You never know. It could happen.
Doesn't look like it. Still a good fight.
Yeah, very good fight. Hits him as soon as he can after starting.
Yeah, that was pretty close to, like, even though not the BTT strategy, it is still a very good fight. That was still very fast.
Oh, Okra failing dive back, grabbing the shard, but having to fall down and getting hit by those spinies.
I was just afraid that those spinies were actually about to push him off the edge. Like,
yeah, just like the mini bullies in this game.
It got really close to that happening. Like,
yeah, further proof that the spinies are the bullies.
He might get time lost Dram with that positioning. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
It looked like that was a possibility.
Time loss drum is a big oof.
Yeah.
Now Mitch triple jumping to get behind the crates and break them open, and nailing the blind jump before grabbing his Tokyo and making his way up to the Mecha Buddha site. Meanwhile, Okra also setting up his own Bowser Jam, but bonking on his first attempt setup. Looks good second try though. Now Mitch entering mech, going for the nice wall jump, get onto the very, very top peg, and setting up topper acquired. Wow. Oh, missing the spin pound on top of him though. It was so good, but just barely missed the spin pound.
All right. And now we're just waiting a little bit, as we'll be setting up for target acquire. Or saving. Successfully saved. Okay, gets the Harriet. And now for target acquired. Target acquired.
Yes, finishing off Stuart last. Meanwhile, I missed whether Okra went Topper or Harriet first, but we'll get confirmation on which he did.
Yeah, we'll find out in a bit. He just did the camera angle, and I saw that the Harriet statue was destroyed. So.
Also deciding to Harriet first.
Yes. Yeah, I just saw like a little blip of like the empty pedestal.
Good eye.
Thank you. I was looking for it.
Sadly, you didn't find it, which gave you as much information as seeing it, though. So. Very clean spin throw roll cancel hit the globe for Mitch. Pretty good run overall. Looking to be a low to mid 100. No, low 100. Oh wait, no, low to mid. I forgot about this cutscene here. Assuming a good mood, of course.
Okra taking a bit of a safe pathing there, delaying their jump across the gap until the camera would have actually, until a bit later, so the camera pans for a part of that at least. All right. So Mitch heading into Moon Kingdom, and
Okra about to start his mech.
Yeah. And yeah,
Probably
Mitch is on a 100 pace right now. I love that terminology, okay? It's a really cool terminology.
Wait, isn't he on 60 pace?
No, it's 100.
Okay, fine. Dark side of 100 would be very impressive. 100 minutes. So.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Mitch having some crazy dive right there.
Oh no! Oh, Okra having a chaos dive. That's the second in a row race I've seen that. Very unfortunate. Spirit wanting to stay alive just a little bit longer, like always.
And forced to capture the Pokio because the vents are open now. Yes, that's quite a bro moment right there. Apparently an all-new Luke moment. I was not aware of this.
That's
what happened to him? Oh,
Same
okay.
thing.
I was not watching that one. I was not able to catch that one.
Yes, 10020 BPP.
Also known as a 10,020.
What the? What was that? That was very weird. Mario's first-person camera just went berserk there for whatever reason. Now Mitch finishing up the last Bowser phase. Touching him twice for good measure. $59.80. Oh man. How many seconds is that? So now, Mitch capturing Bowser and starting the last part of this run with escape sequence. He's going to be making his way over to his 2D section. So, will we see XD skip, or will we even see the fast XD skip? Find out in just a minute.
I'm expecting the fast XD skip.
Yeah, he was
He goes for it a lot.
Yeah, first of all,
And he's a
though,
huge advocate for it. Forklist and fast XD. Yep, there it is.
Oh, jeez.
I have the hiccups. I have the hiccups.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's your problem now because you have to deal with it for the next 2 minutes. 2 to 5 minutes. I don't know how long this race will be left. How much more of this race we have? Roughly 5 minutes. Because we'll wait for Okra to finish. That was a really good vector.
I won't try to scare you on stream, don't worry.
Yeah, it's fine. Scaring me typically doesn't work.
Yeah, I drink water, I guess. Well, Mitch missing the early game, so sending another shot at throw.
Yeah. This is no longer 10,020 pace. Probably a 10,030 at this point. And oh my god, the meteors! He's just gonna go over there. Well, he has to, because he has to get the first pillar. Oh, okay. He's fine. Okay, this still is 10,020 pace. Yeah, just barely.
10,026.
6.
Sorry. 2,622.
It's okay. Honest mistake.
Now, Okra dodging the fire and getting ready for this second phase of Bowser.
And yeah, with that GG, Mitch is the 4th person to be joining. And Okra will be doing that 5th place match. And that match...
5 people qualifying for this league, so this 4-way race will determine the 5th person.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. And like we now know who it's gonna be. We got Okra Armband. I gotta pull up the things. I'm not 100% of the stuff right now because of the upsets that happened. Like otherwise I'd probably be able to say it, but because of the upsets I actually have to look it up. Yeah. All new Luke, Lucidity, Okra Armband, and Hey They're Cool.
Pleading for that 5th spot. 5th spot into the league to finish out the 12 contestants.
Yeah, it's gonna be
It'll
tough.
be very interesting.
It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, Okra unfortunately just missed a phase. Missed a quick phase in the Bowser just then. On the final one as well.
entering his own Bowser section.
Mm-hmm.
Points don't matter since this is just a quarterfinal match, so not just finishing the run to finish the run and good sportsmanship and finish the race out. Finish the race out strong. So,
Absolutely. Not sure what Mitch is doing, but it doesn't really matter too much.
he's gonna try going, of course, but. Wow.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay.
But anyway, Okra entering his 2D section.
How much time would this save?
I don't think it would save. I don't
Really?
know.
It has to.
Going off the icicles.
I mean,
good.
I mean, the
Okra
setup
not-
looks like it would definitely might be some problems.
Okra not doing any version of XP skip, sadly.
Is that good? Oh! I thought he had it for a second.
But now, Okra entering his pillars, last part of the run. See if he gets the early pillar.
Oh! Mitch getting it. That.
Gotta take that cash with a bird in the background.
Of course.
Okra also missing his early pillar, similar to how Mitch did, but sending another fireball its way and actually getting it with a very nice snipe. Wow. Now, not having to head over all the way over there. Instead, just heading straight to the final block in this game. And oh wait, taking a screenshot. Gotta save the moment. And going to be not measuring to the millions, but getting 104,212. Pretty good run, but sadly some mistakes towards the end.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, just a bit off the 420. Unfortunate.
Yeah, very unfortunate.
So we'll see if we can get people to talk to us. Mitch not wanting to, and neither is Okra, so that we're not getting interviews. Never mind. So thanks for watching. Anything you want to say?
Well, first of
Before
all,
I do the
Mitch,
outro?
well, Mitch getting a 57-33 apparently. Wow. Incredible.
What?
He must have had some insane, maybe he skipped ruined or something and we just just glossed over that, but
Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so thank you for joining us on the one and only game for today on GSA's channel for today. All we had today for airing today, that's it for today. So tomorrow, we'll starting up at 5 p.m. with Celeste. That'll be between Crichter and Archie Boy. And then there's an SM64 at 9 and another Celeste at 10. The four-way is sometime this weekend. The four-way race is going to be sometime this weekend. I know this for sure because I've basically called dibs on commentating that stuff. That is mine. So I have like kind of requested ahead of time, like, please, can you guys like schedule it like during a time that I can commentate? So yeah.
yeah, be sure to tune in for all those races and check out the Discord, the schedule, all the YouTube, all that stuff. So
Yeah.
thank y'all for watching.
All those commands I was talking about before. Nightbot will be happy that you noticed them again. Okay. Yep, thank you everybody for watching, and peace. Have a good day.